Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. It is currently this time of year where the light is always bad, so please excuse the bad lighting. I don't have studio lights in my apartment anymore because one of them broke down and the other one just took up too much space, so they had to move back to my parents. Anyway, welcome to a new video. Today I want to talk about the 24 books for 2024, and I'm not gonna say these are the books I will read in 2024, and I'm also not going to say that these are the 24 books I want to read in 2024, because let's be real here. There's like this button in my brain that as soon as I say I want to read something, this button is pressed and it completely and immediately shuts down all desire for a certain book, because my mood reading is that bad. So yeah, I'm not gonna say I want to read them or I will read them or these are my 24 for 2024 challenge books. No, these are just going to be some hopefuls that I currently feel like I could be in the mood for next year or this year, depending on when this video is going up. But we'll leave it open. No pressure. Hashtag no pressure. This is what this video, like the theme for this video is, okay? So, my hopefuls for 2024, and I have 24 of those. Let's get into it. So, first of all, I have Iron Flame. This one is a special case too because I put this on pause in December. Why? Not because I didn't enjoy it, but because I was spoiled. And I'm talking majorly spoiled. Main characters stuff spoiled, and ending of the book / cliffhanger spoiled. That's how spoiled I was for this book, and I was so mad at everyone that's spoiled, first and foremost, but also at the world and everyone else, that I paused this book. And I have yet to pick it up again, but I want to. I really have to pick this up again. I want to pick this up again. I want to read it. I want to love it. I mean, I do love it. I also kind of want to forget everything that I've been spoiled for, which is impossible though. But I have a friend who told me that there are like more important and more shocking things awaiting me for which I have not been spoiled yet. So have a little hope. But yeah, this is one of my first hopefuls. And let's be real, if I don't read this book in 2024, I am going to be behind in the series. I will be behind on next releases, and I do not want that. So I have to read this one. The next one is this baby. It doesn't have a dust jacket. It's A Court of Silver Flames though. I am currently reading this book. It is the 29th of December as I am filming this video, and I am 75 pages in. Oh my god, this is broken. I am 75 pages in. I am not going to finish this book this year, so I want to finish it in 2024, and I have to. Same as I will have to read and finish this one before January 30th, because then Crescent City 3 will be out. Probably a lot of things will happen, and we all know the Sarah J Maas fandom is the worst. They will spoil book endings 2 weeks after release. if not 1 week after release. Which is also the reason why I still haven't read both of these. I was spoiled for major things happening in this one, was so mad at the world, put it down. That was, what, 2 years ago? 3? When did this come out? 2 or 3 years ago. Oh my god, I'm so confused. Anyway, I started reading this book on release. I was spoiled 2 weeks later for major things. Didn't pick it up again. Now that's my second try, and I really have to make it this time around. I'm also doing this as a buddy read, so I have someone to hold me accountable. But yeah, let's hope this works. And same thing actually for Crescent City too. I read this. This is not the book I was reading, but I managed to read about 45% of it. Then I was spoiled for the ending of this book. For the ending! And if you've read this book, you know what the ending is. I am so mad at this Sarah J. Maas fandom. Everyone who spoils book is the worst. They deserve a special place in hell. Anyway, I was spoiled for the ending of this book. Put it down, never picked it back up again. And at this point, I'll probably have to reread the first half of this book, because I remember a bit. But like the main thing I remember is the ending. Because how can you forget an ending like this when it's been spoiled for you? You can't. Anyway, those are the first 3 books on my hopeful list. All books I've been spoiled for, and that I now have to really push myself to read before I'm spoiled for the next installments in the series. Anyway, so yeah, that's like 3 ginormous books right there for you to start the year with. But I will try my best. I can do this, I'm sure. So, actually, why not get another beast on this list as soon as possible? Yeah. When is Empire of the Damned coming out? I don't know. It's coming out sometime soon? 2024 soon, I mean? I don't know. But I'm not done with this one. I am like 20% into this book, or at least I have been, when I paused it and didn't pick it back up again. Seems like it's a common thing around here. Yeah, another book that I not only have to read, but I really want to, because I enjoyed it. But it's fantasy, and fantasy is so difficult to read, especially this kind of fantasy. Like Sarah J. Maas and Rebecca Yarros fantasy, it's fine. It's easy peasy. But J. Kristoff fantasy? You bet that I'm taking double the time to read 1 page than while reading a Sarah J. Maas book. So yeah, 4 humongous books to start this list off. How about we get some lighter books, like some romance in there for a change? I have a few romances. First of all, I want to read X's and O's by Amy Leah, because I read Set on You. It's right there. Right there. The first book on that stack. Set on You, I read it this year. I loved it. It was so cute and adorable. So I still have this Afterlight edition of X's and O's. I really want to read it. And I feel like this is going to be a very quick read compared to the 4 books that I already showed you. Then I have something smutty, because we all need that. Priest by Sierra Simone. Only 300 pages. 300 pages full of smut. You can bet you're behind. I am flying through this. Then I have Assistant to the Villain. This book was so hyped this year, I felt like, and I kind of missed the hype, and then I got FOMO and I went ahead and purchased this book, and I really want to read it now. And so I have it. It's also not big. It's contemporary-ish. Actually, is it like thriller, mystery, murder mystery? I don't know. But I don't care, because the synopsis sounds great. And I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, I want to read that one. Then actually I have quite a thick one. This is Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. This is the first book in the Boys of Tommen series. I was recommended this by a friend who absolutely loves this book and is currently reading like the second or third book in the series. Really adoring it. So I got it because she liked it, and we have very similar tastes. So it's a beast, but I will read it for her. And I really hope I'm going to love it as much as she does. Then I have a feeling that I had this book on my 23 for 2023 list. But The Dark King by Gina L. Maxwell. I didn't get around to reading it this year. I really want to read it though. This one and the second one. The second one I actually have on my Kindle. So gotta buy the physical copy eventually. But I really want to read these books. And I'm gonna put them on my hopefuls list again. Then I have another romance, which is The Fine Print. I guess this is also a romance more on the smutty side, by Lauren Asher. It's like the Dreamland Billionaires series, the first book in that series. I feel like this series has been hyped. Everyone and their mother has read it, except me, it seems. So I really need to get on with this series and read some of those really hyped romance series that everyone loves and that I am still postponing. Why am I doing this to myself? I have so much FOMO. It's insane. Next, I have book 2 and 3 in the Knock 'Em Out series by Lucy Score. I'm currently reading the first book in that series, the blue one, Things We Never Got Over. I love it so much. It is so good. I am like 60% in. Really need to read these two. I've been holding them off for too long already. This is book 2, this is book 3. I just noticed. I want to read them. I need to read them. I will read them. Let's hope I'm not lying to myself here. But yeah, really enjoying book 1 in the series. Definitely want to read the rest as well. And I also want to read Lucy's backlist, basically. I need to read all the books by that author. Because not only do I love her writing style, but she's also such a sweet human being. I met her this year. Was fabulous. One of the best days of my life. Loved it. Okay, since book 2 and 3 in the Knock 'Em Out series by Lucy Score are more on the light romance spectrum, let's get a little darker, shall we? I want to read Haunting Adeline this year. I really, really do. I've seen this book everywhere. Like, also, I'm on Book Talk. I'm on Bike Talk. If you know, you know. And also, I want to read Corrupt by Penelope Douglas. Both of these dark romance. I haven't really been in a dark romance mood for a while now, but I feel myself getting into it again. I feel the pull, okay? So I think I'm going to join the darker side again and read these books. It will happen. Fingers crossed. Okay, we need to change it up again because the next two are fantasy. First of all, The Stolen Heir. If you know me, you know that The Cruel Prince has my heart. I absolutely die hard to love these books. Cardan is my bae. Cardan and Jude are my Roman Empire. I still haven't read The Stolen Heir. How, pray tell, is this possible? I still haven't read this book. It needs to happen, especially because the second book in Oak's series, trilogy, I don't know, is coming out. I need to read this. And the other one, the other fantasy I need to read is Gild by Raven Kennedy. The first book in the Plated Prisoner series. I feel like this one has been around for a couple years already, and I still haven't read it. I still haven't read it yet. What? Why? I don't know. I'm disappointed in myself because this series sounds right up my alley. Right up my alley. And I feel like if I remember correctly, then Gild has been on my 23 for 2023 list. So there's really no excuse. It needs to happen. I guess when the mood strikes, it strikes. If not, then I'm just lying to myself again. Okay, I got some romance again. I got 4 romances actually. Oh my, why did they do these? No, it's just shadow. Oh my god, I just thought that my books were like sun damaged, but they aren't. So, first of all, Twisted Love. The first book in the Twisted series by Anna Huang, another author who I've actually met this year. Like, would you look at that? This book is personally signed to me. Anna is so sweet. She is like all the romance authors I've met so far in my life. They are the sweetest people ever. I need to read this. I own the entire Twisted series. I own all 3 books that are out so far in the Kings series by Anna Huang. I haven't read a single one of them yet. And this is embarrassing because I know I love these books. So I ordered special editions of these books, which are actually already shipped, so they should arrive in the next couple of weeks. Anyway, I'm missing out. The FOMO is real. So real. I need to get to this. Same with the next books actually. Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. Steamy hockey / figure skating. What am I doing with my life? Hockey romance. Steamy AF hockey romance, and I haven't read it yet. What is wrong with me? I don't know. Then, Flawless, LT Silver. This one was actually recommended to me by the same friend who also loved Binding 13. I trust her opinion so much. I have all 4 books in this series on my shelf already. It's a romance. I'm going to love it. This cover is pink. How could I resist? This is really no excuse for buying books except #coverbuy. Anyway, romance. I'm gonna love it. I'm sure of it. I just have to read it. And The Spanish Love Deception by Elena Armas. Again, I own the second and the third book. It's not a series, but this author has 3 books out. I own them all. Or does she? At least there's 3 books that are very popular by her. I feel like it's all she's written so far. Not entirely sure, but again, I am sure I'm going to love this. I've seen quotes, like completely out of context quotes, but quotes of the male lead. What's his name? Aaron Blackford. I've seen quotes for Aaron Blackford and I'm already in love with this man, and I haven't even read a single page of this book. Okay, 4 books left. Let's switch to some fantasy again. The Serpent and the Wings of Night. This is the German edition, which will come out mid-February. I already own a copy of this book because I was allowed to read it before everyone else. So I have to read it before release date. And I'm looking so forward to this book because, again, it's a book everyone and their mother seems to love. And I feel left out. I need to read it, so I'm happy I have this. And I'm going to give it a go very soon, most likely. As I said, I need to read it before release day. So yeah. Then we have more romance. Okay, we have Punk 57 by Penelope Douglas. Again, I feel like this was on my 2023 list. Haven't read it yet. I want to very much. Basically, I want to read all the books by Penelope Douglas. Will I get around to all of them this year? Probably not. But I should at least aim for 1 or 2. Right? Right. Then I have Flock, the first book in the Ravenhood series. This is a reverse harem, I believe. Again, I feel like everyone and their mother loves this book. Sadly, I missed out on the original cover, which I liked much more than this one. But yeah, it's gotta happen. And last but certainly not least, I have to continue one of my favorite series ever. Which is the Ruthless Boys of the Zodiac series. I love these books. I've read book 1 and 2, not this year, last year. And I haven't continued yet. But these men, they have my heart. Paranormal reverse harem. You don't even need to know more, right? At least I don't. This is book 3 of 5. What's this? Oh my god, there's flowers inside. Oh, I dried flower petals inside of this one. Oh, that's a nice surprise. Anyway, I need to continue the series. It's urgent. It's been too long since I had contact with Ryder, because Ryder is my bae, but also Leon. Oh no, Gabriel. Gabriel. Oh, Ryder and Gabriel. They're my faves. But Leon is good too. Dante is good too. They're all nice. Like, nice is relative, but I love them. Anyway, I gotta read this. And this is the 24th book in my 24 for 2024 hopefuls. Let's see where this year gets me, really. It is so dark now. I feel like you can barely see me anymore. So yeah, I need to stop filming and clean up the mess I made, because there are book stacks everywhere around me right now. And yeah, I guess that's it. Wish me luck with my reading for 2024. And thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy. Hope you have a lovely day, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you. Wow, that was fast. And see you again next time with a new video. Bye bye!